Hi everybody, this is the Math 10C Exponents and Radicals review, and this is question 23. I'm going to do, in this video here, I'm going to do questions A through E, because when there's more terms coming in here, I'll deal with that in a bit here. So we're just going to simplify and evaluate. So 5 to the negative 2, the negative causes a reciprocal, and so this becomes 5 squared, okay, because remember that negative is just in the exponent, and then 5 squared is just 25, so it becomes 1/25. Don't let this one throw you off. I know we've seen this a few times already in this review package. Anything to the 0, as long as it's not 0, is 1. Okay, this is a more interesting one. 6/7 to the negative 2. Well, okay, that negative there is going to cause a reciprocal in the base. Okay, now because I got a term in the numerator and a term in the denominator, it's not like I'm going to leave a 1 behind or something. I'm just going to leave that exponent out there. So it's just going to reciprocate the base like this. So instead of 6/7, it becomes 7/6. That deals with the negative. Now I'm going to square the fraction, and I'll get 49 over 36, and that's as good as that's going to get. Okay, now let's take a look at D. Now, important to remember what's going on here. Order of operations is so important here. This negative and the 3, they are together inside this set of brackets being squared. I have to square this first before applying the negative out front. Okay, if you do this in the wrong order, you'll get the wrong answer here. So ignore that negative. BEDMAS, I have to deal with brackets and exponents first. Negative 3 squared is negative 3 times negative 3. That's 9. And then that negative out front gets multiplied in, and that's it. Okay, so negative 9. Do not multiply that in first. You're doing that in the wrong order. And then finally, 1 over negative 3 to the negative 2. Remember, those two negatives are different. Okay, this in the exponent causes a reciprocal, and I should do this first. So it's just going to reciprocate the base, and we've talked about this before. If there's a term in the denominator with a negative exponent, it just bumps it up to the numerator. Stays negative though, so negative 3 squared. And then negative 3 squared, that's just going to be negative 3 times negative 3. In fact, that was from the previous question even. That's just going to be 9. And there we go.